Hello, my friends, and welcome. Today is day 19 of our 21-day embodiment challenge. And today we are practicing embodied eating. It might be obvious why this could be a practice in a somatic embodiment context. But if you consider how often do you grab a snack as you're running out the door? How often do you eat in your car or on the run? How often do you not even take a dedicated lunch break at work? You just bring your lunch to your desk and you keep on working while you're eating so that you don't pass out. How often do you forget to eat? So there's so many levels to this, and I thought I'd share it with you because at the moment I am enjoying oh, a slimy piece of lettuce. Okay, but mostly very fresh. A fresh mixed green salad with goddess dressing, so nothing super fancy. But then I had a bunch of beets in the fridge that I had to use. So the beets got roasted at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes. I tossed them once during the roasting process, and they are seasoned with avocado oil, salt, pepper, little bit of chili powder, and garlic. That's it. And they're so delicious. They're like these little golden jewels in my bowl. And one of the things that just makes me happy in life is like super fresh produce that I love. Oh, and when the beets came out of the oven and they were still hot, I grated fresh Parmesan on top. If I was not so hungry and had a little bit more time, I would definitely throw some pine nuts in here just for a little protein kick. But there's tahini in the goddess dressing, so bon appetit. I'm like starving, so I just have to take a bite. Mm-hmm. So, embodied eating starts with gratitude. It doesn't matter what you're eating, what's on your plate, what's in front of you. Pause, take a moment to be grateful. I used to have a health food blog, and a lot of people thought that I was like a super foodie with a really strict diet. And they were always surprised when they'd ask me like, well, are you vegan? Are you gluten-free? And I say, no, no, no. I'm on the gratitude diet. I really am. I'm just so grateful for nourishment. And so that's level one, is gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and enjoy every bite. So first of all, you have gratitude for what you have in front of you. And then when before you even start eating, offer a prayer with that gratitude. So you can say, wow, I'm so grateful for all of the farmers that grew this amazing food. I'm grateful for this nourishment that's in my bowl. May this nourishment give me strength and stamina to get through my day so that I can continue to do the good work that I'm doing. Also consider that the energy of the food that's in your bowl is a shared energy that you're bringing into your embodied being. And so you want that energy to be as wholesome and supportive and strengthening as possible. So that's really what we're doing here, is we're nourishing ourselves on a deeper cellular level. It's not just about calories and protein and carbohydrates, and it's not about, I don't know, grains and dairy and veggies and fruits. It's really about the wholeness of whatever is in your bowl transforming into the wholeness of your being. So you can probably tell that I'm just super blissful to have this gorgeous bowl of salad with goddess dressing, roasted beets, Parmesan cheese, and the next step is to eat. Take small bites, chew them really well. The digestion process actually happens in your mouth. Your saliva contains digestive enzymes that are beginning to break down the food already. And the last thing I'll say about this is you take a bite, second to last thing, you take a bite and enjoy every sensation. So enjoy the textures and the flavors. Enjoy if it's crunchy or creamy or salty or chewy. Really like pay more attention to every bite in a really direct way with a lot of intention. Wow, this is so colorful also. I can smell the tahini and the lemon juice in the goddess dressing. I could smell the beets while they were roasting. All of the senses are involved in this process of embodied eating. And finally, when you're done, and I won't waste your time while you're watching me eat a whole bowl of salad, but when you're done and your plate is clear or your tummy says you're full, again, take a moment to pause. And this is something that certainly we don't do so much. Hi, Datura, thanks for joining. I'm popping on early today, right? Because I've got to run to my meeting at 5. So I thought I'd just get this done with. So, in America, we don't pause after our meals to like actually digest. And that's almost just as important to the full act, the full embodied act of embodied eating is the digestion process. In Europe and in Japan, I don't have a lot of experience with other Asian cultures, although I've hung out with some Tibetans for a while too. You have a wonderful meal. You eat together as a family and a community. You're sharing all of the dishes and all of the flavors and conversations. And when you're done, you sit at the table and you have a cup of tea or a glass of wine and you talk, right? Sometimes for hours. I was always impressed at the nightly ritual of Europeans that after the nightly meal and there's 10 people at the table and they all sit around talking. Wonderful, wonderful experience. Please find a way to bring that into your mealtime ritual. That may not be an option always, like breakfast, we're running out the door. Lunch, I gotta clock back in 15 minutes. Dinner, if you can, really enjoy it. Bring your family together around the table. Start with gratitude. Invite all of your senses to embody and enjoy the experience. And at the end, take your time to relax and digest. Thank you so much for joining me today for this way of embodiment with the Savage Shaman. And as always, stay kind, stay real, and stay savage. We'll see you soon.